Hello, I'm Larry Peacock, Director of the Franciscan Center, and we're so delighted you're here. We're doing this auction not in the way we thought we would do the auction, but thank you for being online with us. I'm standing in an empty room. Normally, we would have people coming and going for spiritual direction, for programs, or renting the space, but we're not open. But that doesn't mean we're not doing ministry. In fact, we are essentially doing ministry via Zoom. We have learned how to navigate Zoom to have conversations with people seeking direction and guidance for their life. We've put a lot of our programs online, and we are so excited that you are here virtually with us to talk about the essential ministry of the Franciscan Spiritual Center. Thank you so much for being here.
I'm Sister Mary Jo, and I've been at the center since its beginning back there in 1996, and I am delighted to be able to continue even in the midst of this pandemic. We still have a wonderful community, and thank you for being so supportive. Most of my work is in spiritual direction, and the Franciscan Spiritual Direction Training Program has gone global and it's gone mobile. So thank you so much for your continued support.
Hi, I'm Tom Welch, and I'm one of the spiritual directors here at FSC. I'm excited about our new outdoor labyrinth, which you can see behind me. I look forward to teaching people about the labyrinth and helping them discover all that the labyrinth has to offer.
Hi everyone, it's Michelle here from the Franciscan Spiritual Center. Many of you know me as the administrative assistant there, and usually the first person you see when you walk through the door. Although not these days. It's quite a different time. So I just want to say thank you and tell you how grateful we are that you have either just called and checked in, maybe you sent us an email and see how we're doing, or you maybe took an online class, joined us for Online Taizé on Facebook, or you're still seeing your spiritual director. All of those are so important to keeping us going, just physically as a business, but also just keeping us going spiritually. We love the community that we have here and are so happy that you're a part of it. So thanks so much, and I hope you enjoy the auction.
One of the things that really excites me about being here is that when I first came here a couple of years ago, we had I was introduced to an incredible group of regulars aside from the rest of the staff here that are just on fire in love and in transforming this world to a world of peace and nonviolence.
is the new training program for spiritual direction. This year we have 30 people that have signed up to start in September. We've got people literally from all over the world, from Africa, covering the entire U.S. continent and Hawaii, and their enthusiasm is so wonderful. It gets me excited. Also, I am terrifically excited at the wonderful, wonderful coworkers that I have to work with.
Linda Smith, and I have been enjoying many of the programs here at the Franciscan Spiritual Center for probably 10 or 12 years now. I first got hooked when I did my first hermitage almost 10 years ago, where I learned about the Franciscan movement, Franciscan spirituality, and how to incorporate Franciscan charism in our daily lives. From there, I joined the Franciscan Companions, which has been my lifeline. The Franciscan Companions meet monthly, and we are a very tight community of about 30 people. And again, we delve into the Franciscan movement and how to live the Franciscan charism in our daily lives. It is the deepest sharing I have ever had, way beyond my Protestant roots, and it is a family to me who took care of me in unbelievable ways during the last few months of my husband's life, and then actually hosted a reception following his service. So yes, the Franciscan Center is my spiritual nourishment, my watering hole, and my lifeline.
Hi, my name is Emett Wheatfall, and I'm an advisory board member for the Franciscan Spiritual Center. And the question is, what first drew you to the center? I'd like to say real quickly that it was by accident. A member on the advisory board invited me to a poetry reading at the center, and I enjoy poetry, write poetry, and perform poetry. And so I went, and I actually met some wonderful people who serve on the Franciscan Spiritual Center Advisory Board that night. I'm a pretty tall African-American man, knocked at the door on one rainy, cold night, thinking I was coming to a poetry reading. And it was a poetry reading of the center's director's new book. And and they welcomed me in. And I was a stranger to them. And they offered me food, and they made me feel a part, of their evening. And I was very much a stranger. So I didn't actually get drawn to it. I actually stumbled upon the Franciscan Spiritual Center, thinking I was coming to a poetry reading. What are you looking for? I think I found something at the Franciscan Spiritual Center. These are kind, warm, Christian people who love without reservation, do not judge you or predicate their relationship with you based on the color of your skin or your gender. And they were very kind to the stranger. And that's kind of an ethic that I too enjoy and share. So it was very great to see that. And then what does it provide for the community? And I think it provides a lot. It's a welcoming and inclusive Christian organization. They provide training and seminars and workshops and things on Christian formation and just a whole litany of things. And so it's really a boon for the community and for those particular folks who are attracted to spiritual things and Christ's teachings and the Franciscan way. And what would happen if the Franciscan Spiritual Center went away? I think it would be a tremendous loss. I think it's probably one of the best kept secrets around, and it's not something that's purposely kept secret, but maybe a better word, it feels kind of hidden. And I think that if we could get word out more of its availability, I think it would be a real plus, a real positive addition to community. So there we go.
My name is Ben Combs, and I've been coming to the Spiritual Center now for almost a year and a half. I work with Mark, and he's really changed my life. What drew me to the center was just having some experiences in my life, spiritual experiences that were hard for me to discern, interpret, understand. And what the center has provided for me is a place to talk freely, openly, comfortably, to feel heard, to kind of comfortably explore my own spirituality with someone else. I've never had that opportunity before in my life, despite 12 years of religious schooling. And it's benefited me tremendously, but for the community at large, I think there are so many young adults, millennials, that need that space, that listening ear, that openness, warmth, and love that everyone at the center has afforded to me. And my hope is that we can give more people that space. There's a lot of healing that needs to occur, and this is one of those spaces where healing can begin.
Last year at our auction, we set a goal of raising funds to build a labyrinth, and thanks to your generous support, we built a beautiful labyrinth. I think you've seen pictures tonight or on our website, and if you're in the area, we hope you'll stop by and walk the labyrinth, keeping socially approved distancing, of course. But this year, we have an even bigger goal, and we want to reach around the United States and even around the globe to offer our programs and our ministry even broader than we've done before. We are launching what we call the Vistas and Valleys Initiative, and our goal is to raise $400,000 to extend this ministry. Vistas and Valleys, we call it going wider and deeper. We see ourselves in inviting and hiring more staff to help us do online programming. We want to launch a new Franciscan formation program that we call Living with a Franciscan Heart. We want to double the size of our spiritual leadership program and provide scholarships so it will not be a barrier to attend any of our programs. And we want to continue growing younger and more diverse, both in our staff and in our programming. So it's a big goal, and we hope you are already finding ways to bid online for some wonderful, wonderful auction items. Maybe it's a year of chocolate, or maybe it's bottles of wine, or maybe like me, you all would like to get out of a house and go to Bend for a few days. We hope tonight you will also give us your support by raising your paddle, whether you have a paddle or not, and help us raise money so that we can go wider and deeper, vistas and valleys. And I hope you'll give your attention to Val as she encourages us to give. It's a great night, and we're glad you're a part of us. And thank you so much for your support. You're helping to change people's lives. Thank you so much. Bless you.
Good evening. I'm Val Hornburg, a longtime friend of the Franciscan Spiritual Center, where I participated in the Spiritual Direction Training Program and happily serve on the advisory board. On behalf of all of us at the Franciscan Spiritual Center, we are so delighted that you have been participating in our online bidding auction and are here participating in this wonderful event tonight, celebrating our 10th anniversary of the Franciscan Spiritual Center auction. You've heard earlier from Larry and the staff about all of the wonderful offerings at the center. But now we need your help. We need you to directly donate to our Vistas and Valleys campaign. We need your help to partner with us in making these dreams for the future of the center possible. We ask you to go to the bidding page and find the paddle raise buttons. They look like this. And find the amount that you can donate. No, find the amount that's just a stretch above what you believe you can donate. And please partner with us. Push that donate button now and be partners in Bridges of Peace with us at the Franciscan Spiritual Center. We have lofty goals for the center, and we need your help. So please be generous. We are so grateful for your help. Find the paddle raise button that is right for you and donate now. We are so grateful to all of you. We thank you. We bless you.
Thank you so much for coming. What an evening, what a whole week of raising funds for vistas and valleys. It's been great. Thank you for being here. Thanks for making the thermometer rise. Thanks for all you do. We are blessed. We're grateful. Thank you.